Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique, where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the second most popular project on all of Kickstarter, and I gotta say, I'm kind of excited to see the Dice Tower in the #1 spot. Love seeing another content creator who's just crushing it. In fact, Tom was someone who kind of inspired me to get in the hobby. I was watching a video, I was like, oh, wow, you get on the internet and talk about this sort of stuff? Okay, well, I'm in. But I'm excited to check out Among Cultists, a social deduction thriller. It's for 4 to 8 players. Investigators tried to prevent secret ritual at the university, but beware, evil cultists are already amongst you. No player elimination, 4 to 8 players. I do feel like you could tell me just a smidge bit more here. I feel like we get a little bit redundant. You mentioned the 4 to 8 players twice, but I still like the fact you're mentioning that. You got an emoji there. Kind of like that. Don't see that very often, but hey, whatever. You ship everywhere. Cool. Funded in 12 minutes. Don't care at all. Stretch goals. Do you have stretch goals? Do you have daily unlocks? Some exciting stuff going on. Anywho, I'm interested to check it out. I also think this has a big benefit of launching right now because there is diddly squat on Kickstarter right now, pretty much. There are not many games. That is about to start changing over the next few weeks. But for right now, still, I think it's a great soft time to launch. $96,000 raised. Congratulations. It's funded. 1,288 backers made this possible. But as always, when you go in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
The cult will open a portal tonight.
Okay. I immediately want subtitles. The sound effects are kind of drowning out the dialogue a little for me. So let's see if I can hear that again.
The cult will open a portal tonight. Doom awaits.
We must stop them, no matter how high the losses.
I have a bad feeling that there's already a cultist among us.
Among Cultists is a language-independent social deduction thriller with no player elimination. Each round is played in 4 phases that are easy to remember. In the first phase, your character moves through the university, but you must follow your agenda. You may also have encounters along the way.
Whoa, I didn't even notice you.
Calm down, it's just me.
Most of them are harmless. One with a cultist might kill you. And remember, a witness makes a kill impossible.
Thank goodness you're here too.
Oh, and cultists may lie about their agenda. Then a random event is triggered that can mess things up pretty badly.
What the? The power's gone out.
Cultists love killing in the shadows.
In the third phase, it's time for some action. Choose between a character ability or a specific room action.
We need to lock away the ritual books.
Let me check your stats.
What? I've been a ghost all along?
You can still help us.
Let's start a vote.
Huh?
We have a traitor among us, and I think it's Stella.
Time is running.
Alright, you catch it there? The traitor among us. So this definitely looks like an Among Us board game. Not against that, not for that necessarily. It looks cool to me, though.
You have only 10 rounds to reach the necessary points, or to vote out all cultists. In return, the cultists will try to sabotage or even kill you. Need more? Crank up the complexity with lots of exciting rolls. Add more variety with interactive maps. Play with the profession module for more strategies, or add your own party to the game. Each session will be vast.
Wow! So you're like, it almost feels like a microtransaction. Here's the game, and then here's all this extra stuff you're gonna want. We're gonna sprinkle it out around that. You gotta buy the 3 expansions. So there's going to be a big pledge level that has all of it, which presumably is going to be the most popular pledge level because honestly that's what you want, especially considering I think they just told me this is a campaign. It can be a campaign style game, which is cool.
Different. Are you the cultist? Among Cultists. Pledge now on Kickstarter.
Yes! It has been rough on Kickstarter the last few months, and so I'm glad to see that. Like, that looks fun. I want to play that right now. I want to play that with my game night. I want so I'm in. After the video, do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? We'll go there. Go.games. 4 created. 142 backed. Wait, why didn't it take me? That was weird. Okay, Kickstarter. You're not working today. You're just not gonna click stuff for me. Okay, I don't know what Kickstarter's doing here. Keep sending me. I'm gonna try one more time. Nope. All right. Just forget you. Here we go. We'll go around. We'll go around the hard way. Here we go. You gonna let me in there this time, Kickstarter? There we go. You think you tell me you've been on Kickstarter too much without telling me you've been on Kickstarter too much? Go to Games is already has 3 successful campaigns under their belt among Cultists with their 4th and biggest campaign yet. This time they will evolve social deduction into a real board game experience. Stay tuned. That last sentence is, like, I feel like plenty of other games have done that. It's not like you're reinventing the wheel here, there, honcho. Anywho, do I feel comfortable? Yes. So Human Punishment at the beginning, Human Punishment Project Hellgate core game plus expansion, and Human Punishment Social Deduction. So there's a social deduction game, then a board game based off of it, and then an expansion. So let's make sure these are out. I don't think this one's out yet. I remember covering this one. Ho ho ho, giveaway and more. Current status of big contest. Essence People preview. Shipping and First Among Us. Shipping is nearly done. Okay, cool. No, it's out. So can you do it? Yeah, I feel good. They got all the stuff out. Everything's already out. Perfect. Future of it. Great. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Hopefully we don't beat around the bush and we get to the price. Let's go. No player donation. The things, the stuff, the printed rule book with the digital rule. I do like this. I do like mentioning that, hey, this has all the different languages in here and we have digital as well. No taxes or VATs for these zones. Now that is fantastic. And I always say this, if you have some great information like that, I would put it on the marquee. Honestly, I go back to that main image where you're like funded in 12 minutes. Who cares? Like, who cares? Nobody. That's who. But these don't have VAT or taxes? I care. Inspired by the biggest video game phenomenon of recent years. Why is that a quote? Is it just... A fantastic twist on the secret identity genre, moving through the richly themed university setting. The fear of being left in a hallway alone with a potential killer is palpable. I understand why you have that quote, because it's Rebecca Spott, and you probably paid a lot of money for that quote. A fantastic quick on the... I guess it's not bad. Secret identity genre, moving around the thing. Okay. I've seen a lot worse quotes. So $53, 50 euros. Cool, reasonable, under $7 MSRP. Very thin box. But once again, that's not what I'm buying. We all know that's not what we're buying. We're getting this one. Okay. That's all we got. We got the regular one, or you get the everything expansions one for $99. So you're essentially getting 2 expansions for $46 to $23 a pop. Okay. Oh, it's 3 expansions. Sorry. Go deep underground into an abandoned mine with elevators. Also comes with a profession module. Cool. Forget vacation feelings. Row around the island, but don't be afraid of tentacles lurking in the water. I'd like to know way more information. Add your party to the game. A gift from us to you. Customized player boards and characters with pictures of your friends. Oh, it's not. Is it? I need to see the picture of this. Is this going to be somewhere I actually slide a picture into it? Or is it just going to be blank where I have to draw on it? Because those are 2 very different things. Because you know what 95% of the people do when they get one of those blank cards in a game? Either put it underneath the insert. I'm just taking speculative. They either put it underneath the insert or they chuck that thing away. Let me know what you do with it in the comments below. But I don't feel like most people use those. Unless you're talking family kids games.
We're closing move through.
Yeah.
Play.
Like a 15-minute game or 15-minute video, okay. So that's a preview if you want to know how to play pretty much. Winning conditions. I'm so impressed with how they managed to get all the secret things happening. What does that even... I'm so impressed with how they managed to get all... That isn't... Okay. Read the rule booklet. I think it means how they hid the secret information well or something. I don't know. Rule booklet in English. Thank you. The whole session was smooth, balanced, and most of all tense and simply fun. This combination is very rare in these kind of games. How's the game? Smooth. Balanced. Tense. Simply, it was fun. Like this is like it's just, like that quote. Like what? What am I supposed to do with that? First impressions. Okay, so we got, that's what somebody thinks. We got a gameplay.
Hello, welcome.
There it is.
So if I go that way.
Cool, that's what you want. Among Cultists, the must-have social deduction board game, highly tense, thematic, and atmospheric, offering a full, tasty, and cinematic experience. You will never trust your friends again after this. New must-have social deduction board game. So filler, highly tense. So it's tense, thematic. You feel like you're killing people, going around killing people, and atmospheric. So isn't that thematic? So it's tense and thematic. Tasty. It offers a tasty and climactic experience. Yeah, like this is just. What's in the box? Okay, 182 cards, poker size, game board. Ooh, busting down the inches and the centimeters. That's nice. 8 characters, 8 wooden discs, 16 rolls, 12 events, 8 envelopes, bags. Let me take a look at that rule booklet. We got 24 pages. That's a lot of pages for a game with no text on the cards. Big thanks to our... but there are different game modes and stuff. Bad Omens, Goal of the Game, and Victory Condition. Oh my golly. Where's the component setup, please? What is this? That's the setup. Yes, okay, so this is the setup. Good. I personally hate when companies do this, where they're like, hey, I'm going to tell you a bunch of stuff about the game before I get you set up with the game. It's like, no, just give me the setup. So then, when I have the setup, I can look at the things on the board and say, oh, that's the thing, and then when you tell me about it, it makes sense. So we got the exclusive Mountains of Chaos. This is a separate board. Nice. Game board, profession module, 4 markers and tokens, exclusive Down into the Abyss, 4 tests. This is a lot of stuff here. That is like that's a full expansion looking thing. Okay, cool. When you're partying the game, what is this? Oh, so we're going to put your pictures onto that. Wow. That is such an interesting pledge. Let me know in the comments what you think about that pledge. I feel like the price isn't that bad, honestly. You're getting a customized game for you and your game group. For up to 8 people. Bring your friends to the game with 8 blank character discs and 8 blank character boards. Just stick your own photos on the components. So, ew! No, I just realized what this is. This is exactly what I thought. This is 8 blank wooden discs and 8 blank... No! Oh! No. They're not going to do it for you. You do it. You cut out pictures of your friends' faces and glue them on there? This will be a blast. And you know what? Maybe. I can see it going over really well with some groups. I could also see... That's such an interesting pledge. Let's keep going. No languages. I got it. A great thriller that develops more and more into a cat and mouse game and offers a lot of fun and variety, and it's blah, 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 blah. Bigger character... the quotes just aren't doing anything for me. Man, this was slick. Ugh. Once again, I don't put this on any of the people who gave the quote, because I give it to the person who's like, yes, this is the quote that I should put here. Man, this was slick. Because I'm sure that was probably taken out of a review where many other things that were useful information were said. Bigger character markers, more height for a better grip. Card dividers for sorting your decks in style, that's nice. Bigger bag, even tentacles would fit inside. Tentacle not included, winky face. Cardboard upgrade, 1.5 thickness for even better feel in your hand. Thicker box material. So we're going the other way. We went from the bottom to the top. Okay. These look like nice stretch goals. Social goals. 1 point for a new follower, like on these social media outlets. Not clickable? I'm not doing it. Okay. Social goal, thicker card material. The game is killing the competition. Whatever. These quotes suck. Why is it unique? I don't want to read any more of them. I refuse. I am done. I'm sure there's some more sprinkled down here because we're only halfway through the page roughly. But I'm done with them. I just want the shipping. Do I feel like $99 is a good price? No, not yet. Just because I don't... Like, one of the 3 expansions you're giving me, I absolutely do not care about in any way, shape, or form. And the other 2, I don't feel like I got a great idea of what they are. I mean, I'm excited about them because it's more stuff to mix into a social deduction game, which is great. But I don't know. Why is it unique? Things, role factions, cultists, and stuff. A whole new perspective for the social blah. Why I said I wasn't going to read it. Why did I read that? I hated that quote. And now I got to go back and hate the quote. A whole new perspective for the social deduction genre. What does that mean? What's it mean? What's it mean, Godot Games? like these quotes, they're just adjectives. Just adjectives upon adjectives upon blah. Alright, so now we're actually talking about the games, but it looks like the theme. Generations ago, these mines were sealed. All the miners who worked there, blah, blah, blah. The place is closed forever. So we're talking about the theme of them. I want to know more about the meat and potatoes of these expansions. Finally, a game that could replace Human Punishment Social Deduction 2.0 from our LAN parties. This is by far the best game for you. Sometimes I wonder, do YouTube creators get paid for quotes? It's a hit and miss. Sometimes people just take them off a video that I did. Sometimes people do that and they'll mention it to me. Sometimes I'll meet people at conventions and then they'll be like, hey, you tried out this game. Do you have a quote about the game that we could potentially use? So they come from a lot of different places. Why back now? Backers first. Help make the game a reality. Best price. Upgrade your game. Exclusive stuff. We are backers too. There's a trader among us. Let's play among cultists. Oh, it's a full gameplay. Cool. What is this? Overview and first impression. Great. Lots of preview. Do any of these have the expansions? I don't think so. And if they do, they didn't do a great job spotlighting it. Because that's what I want to know more about, you know? Granted, the price is reasonable. $99. You're getting the game. You're getting 2 expansions. Then you're getting a box of extra components. Shipping. USA, $10, $11. So that's very reasonable. $13. Okay. So the shipping doesn't seem bad. Love to see that a little bit higher. By a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. But hey, whatever. People, the stuff, the people working on it, got it. Cool. After we got to here, do I want it? Yeah, I do. The game still looks cool. The video convinced me. How much is it? Can you do it? Yes. And then how much is it? Yeah, I don't feel like it's terrible, but I don't feel like it's great. I would not be surprised to see the $53 pledge level much higher to the $99 pledge level than we typically see on a campaign like this, which is not typically a good thing. But I still expect the $99 one to be more. So let's find out. We got 276 people sitting on the fence. Interesting. Access to the pledge manager. Oh, is that 276 people who don't want the extra box of wood and blank components, I wonder? I wonder if that's it. So then we got just the people getting the game. We got 109, and then just the people getting everything, 895. Okay, so I was wrong. It is still dominantly 895 people over there. So kudos. Good on them. They knew their market, and they crushed it. I was expecting this to be much higher. But then again, the $99 price point is not terrible, because you got to realize it's already a $53 game, and then you're paying $46 for the 2 expansions. Like, if you just look at it from that perspective, like 2 expansions, 1 with a board, looked like there's a decent chunk of gameplay in there, extra $46, it's not bad. And then you have the extra box of stuff. So I can see why it's still, like, yeah. Are taxes advance included in the shipping cost? Yep. Which, you already said that. You spotlighted it. It was great. Should I add shipping to the pledge? Really? Any secret I can found here? No, we have no clue what you... Okay. Got it. Updates. We played AC with kids at a school and they backstab us. Plus rocket beans, TV, plus more. 26 comments, 8 comments, 29 comments. So some pretty good engagement here. I actually want to check out the 26 comment. Normally I check out the most popular one, but they have 2 with roughly the same popularity, which is great. Day 1 is done, now we're going forward step by step like every good investigator would do, right? People are always worried that a game could be hard to teach to their group, and we absolutely understand this feeling. Why backing a game when you won't play it? For Among Cultists, we can give you a 100% guarantee this is an easy-to-teach game. The current BGG rating for complexity is at 1.92 out of 5, so this is pretty low. Also, we played the game at Essenspiel 22 every hour at our gaming table at our booth. Teaching the game was about 12 to 15 minutes, and all the games were about 60 minutes. Lots of games. Gamers of all ages enjoyed. Many Cultists gave us feedback. Some of you were also so kind to give us already BGG scores. That's a great idea right there. That is a really great idea to generate some BGG buzz. I wonder, yeah, I want to check this one out. Sitting there like, hey, are you on Board Game Geek? Would you mind going in there? Like, like, here's the thing. This is how you do it. And I've actually seen some people do this before at Gen Con. So I think it's a great idea. No, I think it was actually at Origins. They had their prototype or their upcoming game that was about to be published and they'd be like, hey, or it was coming on Kickstarter, they'd be like, hey, after you try it, did you like it? You know, if they didn't like it, then you're like, oh, okay, thanks. But if they did like it, you're like, hey, would you mind rating it on Board Game Geek? And it's like, oh, yeah. Hard to find 4 to 8 player during COVID. Not really big. I have the 2 previous game and are nice, but I've never played the original game. So overall, 12,000. That was not what I was expecting there when they said they were getting a bunch of people to rate it. Huh. Thematic, but it's still top 1,000 parties. So that's interesting. 8.8 seems like it should be higher than 12,000 because when you're in the 12,000, I mean, you're not really. You're at Virtue Signal, the game of social justice, and think again. By the way, Virtue Signal, the game of social justice, is not a good game, and it's not because of the theme. It's because the gameplay itself, like, it was so weird. It was so weird. It's like an abstract strategy game, but they mixed just like on the theme where it's like, huh? Anywho, they're playing it with kids because you can totally play it with anybody. It's a very family game. You're gonna love it. You're gonna have fun. Here's pictures of people. What is this? Someone is looking at you. We have artwork, cool, things, stuff, lots of things. At age 16, Claire left her parents' house to run away. She fled. Claire was always a shy girl. Oh, was this a contest? What's going on here? Whoa, the creator of the best story will get a reward at the end of the campaign. We will prepare voters for this. Thank you, and now go. So I immediately don't like this update. I hate to say it. Well, I don't know, because here's the thing. The reason why I clicked on this as opposed to the other one, which actually had 3 more comments, was because the title was catchy. It grabbed me. We played this with kids in a school. That grabbed me. But then at the same time, I feel like the better play would have been to say, like, win big prizes. Comment below. Big prizes. We played it in a school. Like, I would mention the fact that this is an interactive update because most on Kickstarter are not. I'm going to give you information. Now you can go ta-ta. That sort of thing. This is like, hey, we want you to get involved in a cool way in this game and potentially win prizes. That's cool. I do love the ideas there. Great stuff. Rocket Beans, Let's Play is online. Saw different artwork. I saw a post from Kodot that would be possible to trace the cards giver by the design, not necessary. So we're talking about the weeds with the cards. I'd just like to see a video of the other 2 things, but honestly, I don't have much to poke too many holes in this one. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I felt like the video was well done. It was already under MSRP at $60. When you have the shipping, it goes up to $64. That's very Kickstarter reasonable. Then when you have the 2 expansions, it goes up to $99, and then they also throw in a box of stuff with it. Which I will say this, I have been demeaning the box of stuff, but if you're looking at this as a family game, that's an absolute banger. So I should stop immediately because I just realized that my 9-year-old son would think this was the coolest dang thing in the world if we were playing a game on game night and his face popped up. So all the bad mouthing, I need to stop it. I tell you what, I love my children, but having all 3 of my children home for the Christmas break, whoo, turned me into a Scrooge a little bit. So I gotta get back. Having 1 baby is much easier. But do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? With 3 expansions, not just 2, the 3 expansions, I feel like it's reasonably priced. They got the track record. Looks good. Good afternoon, sir. Hey, Mr. Mormo. Overall, I don't have too much. The funded in 12 minutes, I think, could be replaced with information about the stretch goals. Or potentially right here, you mentioned that you're like, oh, we're doing all this different stuff with shipping. Why not mention that there's no VAT, no taxes? Because that's going to appeal to a huge portion of the world. I don't feel like taxes necessarily... Well, yeah, actually, yeah, for pretty much everybody. And then right here, a board game thriller. Like, whatever. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff going on with this game that I think could have been mentioned over funded in 12 minutes, board game thriller, and being redundant 48 players. But at the end of the day, I still feel like I'm just nitpicking here. I'm going to go with a B+, I think. Quote sucked. Didn't have the gameplay of the 2 expansions, which is what I was really interested in. Okay, I'm going to go with a B. Had the rule booklet, bunch of different languages, gameplays. Didn't have a how to play, but had numerous different gameplays, lots of different people. Yeah, I'm going to go with a B on this one. Overall, I felt it was a really good campaign. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade on Among Cultists, a social deduction thriller. And as always, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below as I'm trying to reach 17,000 subscribers in 2023 to make it my biggest year ever. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye. Boop. Bob.